I believe you? Would that make it stop? If I told you I need you. Hi guys, this is a tutorial for If I Believe You by the 1975. As usual, everything that you need is down in the description box, so please go and check that out. That's the chords that I used for this video and also my playing pattern video that I used throughout this song. At the end of the video, there is a full run through of the song if you are interested in listening to it by itself or you think that it would be helpful for you to learn it, then that's at the end of the video. Apart from that, if you enjoyed this and you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And apart from that, let's just get started with the tutorial. So first thing that I want to say about this tutorial is that it's a slightly weird song to try and do on piano because it's not completely, like, it's kind of got like saxophones in it and stuff. So for the instrumental part, I know that we're not there yet, but for the instrumental part, I'm not going to be doing the whole instrumental. It's just going to be like a shorter version. And for the ending, I'm not going to be doing the whole ending either, but I will tell you what you need to do if you want to drag the ending on as long as it goes. So with that said, let's get started. So it's pretty easy, this one. So first chord that we're going to want is a D sharp. Okay, so in our right hand, that is D sharp, G and A sharp. Okay, and in our left, D sharp and A sharp. So that's the first chord. So song kind of just starts on this chord. So I got a God-shaped hole that's infected. So then we're going up to an A sharp. Okay, so in our right hand, that is A sharp, D, and F. And in our left, A sharp and F. Okay, so that comes in on infected, so that's infected. Then we go down to an F chord, okay? So in our right hand, this is F, A, C. And in our left, F and C. So those chords, D sharp, A sharp, F. So we do those twice through, first of all, so like this. Got a God-shaped hole that's infected. And again. And I'm petrified of being alone. It's pathetic, I know. Then we go back down to that D sharp, so. And I toss and I turn in my bed. F. Now we go to D7th, okay, so. In our right hand, this is D, F sharp, A, C. Okay, and in our left, D and A. So, and I toss and I turn in my bed. It's like I just lost my head. So for that part, we want a G minor. So in our left hand, that's G, B flat, or A sharp, and D. And in our left, G and D. Then we go F, D sharp. Okay, so that whole first verse should sound like this. Got a God-shaped hole that's infected. And I'm petrified of being alone. It's pathetic, I know, and I toss and I turn in my bed. It's like I just lost my head. Okay, so going into the chorus, we want an A sharp with 2 A sharps in the left hand, okay? And if I believe you, D sharp, would that make it stop? A sharp. If I told you I, back down to the D sharp, need you, is that what you want? F. And I'm broken and bleeding, D sharp. I'm begging for help, A sharp. And I'm asking you. Right, D sharp, A sharp, F, A sharp. Okay, so, and I'm asking you, Jesus, show yourself. Okay, so the chorus should sound like this. And if I believe you, would that make it stop? If I told you I need you, is that what you want? And I'm broken and bleeding, I'm begging for help, and I'm asking you, Jesus, show yourself. Thought I met you once or twice. So, for the second verse, it's pretty similar to the first. So, for the first few lines, we just want D sharp, A sharp, F, D sharp, twice through, okay? So like this, so. Thought I met you once or twice, but that was just because the dabs were nice and opening up my mind, showing me consciousness is primary in the universe, and I had a revelation. So for the next part, it's the same basically. So it's D sharp, A sharp, F, D sharp, and then it's D sharp, but then it goes F, A sharp, D sharp. So I know that sounds complicated, but it's not, I promise. It's just in a slightly different order. So I will play that part through for you slowly. So the D sharp for I'll be a child if you insist. I mean, if it was A sharp, you that made my body, you probably shouldn't have made me. F, atheist, and O, D sharp, I'm a lesbian kiss, I'm an evangelist, and if you don't, this part is F, A sharp, D sharp. Wanna go to hell, then miss, you better start selling this. Okay, so that verse should sound like this. I thought I met you once or twice, but that was just because the dabs were nice and opening up my mind, showing me consciousness is primary in the universe, and I had a revelation. I'll be a child if you insist. I mean, if it was you that made my body, you probably shouldn't have made me atheist. And oh, I'm a lesbian kiss, I'm an evangelist, and if you don't want to go to hell, then miss, you better start selling this. And then back into the chorus, which is exactly the same as the chorus before, so let's just play that. And if I believe you, So for this next instrumental part, on the chords that I've used is written F, A sharp, G minor, okay? And you can kind of just play around with them, see what you think fits best. I just played, on the playthrough that I did for the whole song, I just did F, A sharp, G minor, F sharp. F. So I just did this, so. I just went into the next part because I'm not going to play the whole instrumental because it's very long and it's not going to be like super accurate because of what it is. It doesn't translate that well to piano, so not to like chords anyway. So basically I just do that. You can do whatever you want really. If you think that you can work out what those chords are, please feel free to leave them down in the comments for everyone else, but this is just an easy cheat way of doing it. So going into the outro, it is just for the whole thing D sharp, F, A sharp, D sharp, yeah. So it's that for the whole thing, and you can drag it on as long as you want. You can keep repeating that line for as long as you'd like. I just do it sort of 4 or 5 times and kind of trail it out. But so it should sound like this. So if I'm lost, then how can I find myself? If I'm lost, then how can I find myself? If I'm lost, then how can I find myself? If I'm lost, that's not right. If I'm lost, changed too early. Then how can I find myself? If I'm lost, then how can I find myself? And it's up to you how many times you want to play it and when you want to try it out. So that is it. It's pretty simple. Like I said at the beginning, full run through of the song at the end of the video if you're interested in that, and everything that you need to learn it is down in the description box. If you had any problems with it, please feel free to let me know and I'll do my best to try and help you out. There is various means of contacting me down in the description box. Apart from that, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did and you're not subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this and that you're all well, and I will speak to you all very, very soon. Mwah. Bye! Got a God-shaped hole that's infected, and I'm petrified of being alone. It's pathetic, I know, and I toss and I turn in my bed. It's like I just lost my head. And if I believe you, would that make it stop? If I told you I need you, is that what you want? And I'm broken and bleeding, I'm begging for help, and I'm asking you, Jesus, and opening up my mind, showing me consciousness is primary in the universe, and I had a revelation. I'll be a child if you insist. I mean, if it was you that made my body, you probably shouldn't have made me atheist. And oh, I'm a lesbian kiss, I'm an evangelist, and if you don't want to go to hell, then miss, you better start selling this. And if I believe you, would that make it stop? If I told you I need you, is that what you want? And I'm broken and bleeding, and begging for help, and I'm asking you, Jesus, show yourself. If I'm lost, then how can I find